there. Glad you're still with us here on Colorado and Company. I'm Denise Plant. You know, the Denver Museum of Nature and Science does a wonderful job of making learning fun and exciting. From interactive exhibits, a planetarium, even IMAX movie theater. There's so much more to explore at the museum. This year, they're launching not one, but 2 new exhibits, including one on Leonardo da Vinci. Now, with more, I have Samantha Sands. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Gosh, you guys do so much. You do a wonderful job. But tell me a little bit about your role, Samantha.
Great. So I'm an educator at the museum, and I work with an awesome team of people to develop the programs and activities that you would experience when you come to the museum. I work with some of our planetarium shows, all kinds of really fun things.
You have a really fun job.
I do.
Interactive, and to see people go, whoa. Yeah. Now, you have an amazing exhibit. It's set to open
March 1st.
March 1st?
Yeah.
Really? That's really close. Tell me about Leonardo da Vinci.
So the exhibit's Leonardo da Vinci, 500 Years of Genius, and the exhibit features over 70 replicas of inventions and machines that he drew in his notebooks, over a dozen replicas of some of his most famous paintings, including the Mona Lisa, and then this really cool interactive experience you're seeing right now, where you can be immersed in his drawings and his artwork sort of all around you in this really multi-sensory experience.
Since it was in his notebook, is there a lot of stuff that we haven't seen yet?
A lot of stuff. Almost
Really?
nothing in his notebook was actually ever produced.
Wow.
He had a lot of ideas, and he was kind of a doodler. He was always writing things down and sketching things out. And for the exhibit, we've tried to bring some of those things to life, and some of them are interactive. You can launch a catapult and try building one of his bridges.
Mentioning a catapult, that brings me to what you brought here on the table. Tell me what it is and why you brought it.
So this is a catapult that is based on one in one of Da Vinci's notebooks. And what's so cool about it is the way that it kind of leans back and launches when you remove this peg. Oh! It fires. And so it's a kind of a more quick fire way than catapults that were used at the time.
So he really did have a brain that just wouldn't stop working, kind of like a train chugging along. He always had to sketch.
He was always sketching
Inventing.
things from art to anatomy and catapults.
Do you have a favorite? It sounds like there's a lot of fun events and things that's going to be displayed.
There's a lot of fun. It's hard to pick a favorite in the exhibit. I'm really excited about our historical enactor team. So we have a team of people who are going to bring the Renaissance Italy world to life by being people who were around Da Vinci, who might have walked the street with him or seen him at court.
Wow, this is so interesting, and it's going to open March 1st. We're lucky to have it right here in our own backyard. You can go to dmns.org to find out more information. So after the Da Vinci exhibit, what's next?
So the next exhibit after that, opening April 12th, is Our Senses. And in this exhibit, it really explores how your brain and your senses, like your sight and your smell and your touch, work together to understand the world around you.
Very, very nice. Again, you can go to dmns.org if you want to find out more. Let's talk about the IMAX theater. I mean, that's one of those things where you just sit back in awe. What films are showing?
So right now we have Pandas 3D, super fun movie about trying to return a panda to the wild. We have an Oceans 3D where you get to go under the oceans and explore all kinds of really amazing sea creatures. And then a Cuba IMAX where you get to be immersed in the sights and sounds of Havana.
I love it. You're doing such a good job. It's so active. And really, if they have their break right now, I know a lot of kids are on break, this would be a perfect weekend to go to the museum and check it out and introduce your children to some culture, right?
It's the perfect weekend. It's the last weekend of our Mindbender Mansion exhibition. Our Cuba exhibition only has a few weeks left. So if you're on break this weekend, stop on by.
What are you most looking forward to in 2019?
There's a lot we're doing in 2019. Lots of exciting exhibits. We have a program coming up in February called Stay Up with the Stars, and it's a family stargazing program. So you come to the museum at night. We use our telescopes to look at the sky. We have hot chocolate, talk about constellations. It's just a really fun family program.
When does that start?
It's on February 17th.
Ooh, I'm doing that.
It's really fun.
I love that. That's amazing. That was one of my favorite things to do as a child, is to kind of look through the telescope and then visit the planetarium too. So that's fun to do with your own family.
Yeah.
How do we get tickets?
So all of our tickets and pricing information is on our website at dmns.org.
If someone's never been to the museum, Denver Museum of Nature and Science, kind of take us there. Describe what they can expect and see.
So I think the museum has something for everyone, right? We have exhibits about animals and dinosaurs and space, but then we have IMAX movies. We have interactive live planetarium shows, exhibits like Mindbender Mansion and the upcoming Da Vinci, where you can really get your hands on. And so it's the perfect place to bring your family. There's something for everyone to do.
I know this is crazy, but who has that Da Vinci notebook?
So they're all spread out kind of around the world.
Really?
He had thousands of pages of notebooks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you imagine how much that's worth if you found it? You're like, oh! All right, from Egyptian mummies to exploring space, there is so much to see and so much to do and experience at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Be sure to catch Leonardo da Vinci, 500 Years of Genius, opening on March 1st to August 25th. And our census from April 12th to August 4th. For tickets and information, please call 303-370-6000 or find them online at dmns.org.